Good evening. My name is Bryan Neft, and I'm a candidate for the Court of Common Pleas of Allegheny County. I want to thank the League of Women Voters of Greater Pittsburgh for doing this public service of allowing the public to hear from the candidates, including myself. I have been practicing law in Allegheny County and elsewhere in Pennsylvania for over 35 years. I started my career as a judicial clerk for an appellate judge on the Superior Court of Pennsylvania. And while I clerked for him, I learned about all the types of cases that go before the courts of common pleas, whether it's in the Orphans Court Division dealing with trusts and estates and wills, the Criminal Division, the Family Division, which handles divorces and juvenile matters, or the Civil Division, which handles all other types of cases, including personal injury, breach of contract, zoning, election law, voters' rights cases. And I've practiced in 35 counties across Pennsylvania, as well as in all of the federal courts in Pennsylvania and the appellate courts in Pennsylvania. My practice has been one that's primarily in the civil division, although at one time or another I've practiced in the other divisions as well. In the civil division, I've been a commercial litigator and I've worked on product liability matters. One of the cases that affected everybody in Allegheny County that I cut my teeth on many years ago, at the time I was working for Christine Donahue, who is now a justice on the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. And the case was when Highmark sued UPMC to stop the merger of Children's Hospital. And I worked on that case day and night for nearly 6 months. And as a result of that case, everybody has access to Children's Hospital, and everybody continues to have access to Children's Hospital. So it was a great result and a case that I'm particularly proud of. The second question is, what type of alternative sentencing, if any, might I impose and why? In Allegheny County, we are blessed to have diversionary courts that already exist for drug and alcohol related offenses, cases that involve veterans, or cases that involve individuals with mental illness. And those diversionary programs are great programs, and I would be happy to participate in those programs and offer the type of relief that they offer to make sure that justice is served in any particular case. In addition, I'm willing to keep an open mind about diversionary courts and alternative sentencing arrangements that may be appropriate in any given case, so that we can make sure that justice is served for the victims and that the defendant can be rehabilitated in a great manner. Thank you again to the League of Women Voters of Greater Pittsburgh for putting on this program. Please get out the vote on May 20th, and please consider voting for me.